Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a road trip hacks and tips video. Today I'm going to share with you some things that really help to keep our kids entertained on a road trip and help the whole thing go a little bit smoother. We've just been away for a few days. We drove from Essex to Cornwall, which is about a 5 or 6 hour drive depending on traffic. We're actually on our way home now. But yeah, I wanted to share with you everything that worked well. I made a video similar to this about 5 years ago and you guys seem to really love it, that I thought it was about time that I updated it. The boys are a lovely age to travel now, but even if yours aren't, I really think you'll find some great ideas in this video. So I hope you really enjoy it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And with all that said, let's get into my tips. So before we set off, something that I did was to clean out the car. I knew we were going to be in it for a really long time, so I wanted everyone to be as comfortable as possible. So I just quickly took out all the rubbish, vacuumed the car mats, and did my favorite natural air freshener. This is such a great hack. If you just put a few drops of essential oils on your car mats, it makes it smell incredible. I really like to use peppermint because it keeps you nice and alert while you're driving, but this lasts for ages. It lasts for like a good week and I totally recommend it. And then to keep your car clean while you're actually on the road is to get a car bin. Obviously you could use a plastic bag, something like that, but I have actually invested in a little bin because we have so much rubbish and it's just so much easier if everyone puts their wrappers into this. So you can either put it in the middle seat where people can, reach it, but I actually keep ours in the front because all of our seats are taken. But yeah, it's really handy, and then whenever you stop you can just empty it out in a rubbish bin. And I also really liked this back of the seat storage. I got a pack of 2, so one for each seat, and it was really simple to set up. You just kind of put it over the seat and clip it, and then you have a place for all of the kids' things so that it's not on the floor. So it's perfect for their drinks, snacks, iPad, toys, coloring pens, books, like anything, and it's all within reach, and it's just really, really handy. And the kids were also super excited to see that this was all full and set up for them. And something that worked even better than I was expecting was we printed off road trip bingo, and you can also get road trip scavenger hunts online as well. They're just free to print off and you hand them out to the kids, and they basically have to spot signs, cars, motorcycles, things like that. And the first one to get a line can obviously shout bingo, and then you can also play for a full house as well. The kids really got into this and I couldn't believe how long it lasted. They really enjoyed it. They got super competitive, so it was definitely a great one. But let's be honest, on a long journey like this, there is probably going to be some screen time and you'll want to give the kids something that you can trust. So I've got a great recommendation for you that is perfect for journeys like this, days out. It's also really handy in restaurants as well. So did you know that with Sky Mobile, you can stream and enjoy hours of content from Sky Kids and other Sky apps as well without using your data allowance? It's incredible. You can literally watch hours of Sky content and not use your Sky Mobile data. So it's really handy, and there are some great features on the Sky Kids app that my boys really like. One of them being the games. There are over 100 games and quizzes that are included in the kids app, and there are big names that they will know and love like SpongeBob or Peppa Pig, but there's also really cool learning tools as well. So Jackson really likes playing the smoothie counter game, which you can basically learn maths concepts and make smoothies at the same time. So he's been learning ratios, fractions, addition, subtraction, and he's been really loving it. Caleb also plays an educational game with SpongeBob where you have to find different words, and it's just brilliant. It's almost like guilt-free screen time because they are actually learning when they play them. And then something else that they really love to do is there's something on it called Draw with Will. So there's this guy Will Sliney, and he teaches them how to draw step-by-step characters like Sonic, Marvel comic characters, and other favorites as well. So here the boys were drawing a character from Loud House, and they did such an incredible job. Like, Jackson's only 6, but he followed the steps so well. It looked brilliant at the end. And on this particular day, in Cornwall. We were on the beach and it really started to rain, so we just ran into a beach bar, and it was so nice that they could do something, you know, play something to use up the time while we were waiting for the rain to stop. And they just really love following along with his videos. And Sky Kids in general is an ad-free 24-hour programming, so you can just feel safe that they're not going to see like inappropriate ads. So Sky Kids and Sky Mobile have you covered this summer. There's literally so much that they can watch and do, so I will put a link in the description if you want to check it out and find out more. But my kids love it and I trust it, so yeah, would highly recommend. And speaking of them getting creative, I also wanted to show you this portable drawing station. It zips open and inside you can keep your coloring book, plain paper, coloring pens, like literally anything that they want, so that they can actually color in the car. And then it also works really well as like a bit of a tray. So if you want to play card games, we actually played double in the back of the car. It works great for that. And even when we were out and about in Cornwall, we would kind of carry it around with us, and it was really handy to have when we went out to eat. He could just start coloring if we were at coffee or something like that. If you have a child that suffers with travel sickness like I do, then you may want to get some sickness bags to keep in your car. I buy about 20 at a time and they last for years and years, and you can just have them to hand, which gives you kind of peace of mind. And Jackson actually likes to make his own little sickness bags for his brother, which is really sweet. But I also have some more tips to avoid even getting to that stage. So one other thing to do is to have earphones. So we find if he's looking out at the horizon and not at a screen, then he feels less sick. So you can download some great kids podcasts and audiobooks as well that they can actually listen to and be entertained without having to like have their head down reading, etc. We also have some travel sickness tablets which we give to our child 20 minutes before we travel. And I also wanted to show you this really handy little pill organizer that I recently did. I actually cut off the labels of each, taped them in, and honestly it's like really small, but we have everything that we need in the car or in my handbag, so it works really well. And a way to protect your seats is to get seat covers. We bought like the proper covers for our car model, but in our other car we actually put down pet seat covers which work really well. You can also throw them into the washing machine, which is brilliant. Did you know that if you don't have enough cup holders, it's easy to extend them with a tray like this? So for us, we just had to pop up the middle bit and then put them into the 2 holders that we already have, and then we had space for 4. This works incredibly well, especially as our children are at the age where they don't really want to be left out of getting a drink. So that works great. And of course, you'll want to bring a ton of snacks with you. So I've shared this on Instagram before, but we love to make these snackle boxes. You'll definitely want to check that they are food grade containers, so you can just search that when you buy it. But then you can add in all of your snacks. So we're putting like rice cakes, some sandwiches, some grapes, some popcorn, ice gems, like a few treats as well. And then everything is in there, and the kids get super excited about this, and they kind of just pick on the journey, and you know, you don't have to be constantly fetching more and more snacks. It's all there right in front of them. If you're traveling with kids, you'll probably want a potty of some sort in your car. This is what I have for the boys. It's called a Whizzer, and hopefully it's quite self-explanatory, but it sits on the car door. It's really small, and it's just in case. Of course, my boys are older, they can hold it for a lot longer, but it always seems to be when you're stuck in traffic or you're driving along with no hard shoulder that they announce that they are desperate for a wee. So yeah, recommend that. And there are also a few games that we really like to play, and you don't need anything for them. You can literally just use your eyes to play these games. So the first one is called the mini game. I've talked about this on Instagram before, but it is literally what it sounds like. We will just start spotting minis, and when you see a mini, you shout out mini. and you get a point. And if you see a yellow mini or a pink mini or a gold mini, you basically win because you very rarely see them. But it's a really good one, and yeah, he's gonna play it now. I actually shared that we play this on Instagram, and quite a few people messaged me and were like, oh, we do a game like that but with trucks or with like other brands of cars as well. So obviously you don't have to choose that. We just seem to like minis. We have a mini as well. That's a really good game, and actually Matt plays it even when he's on his own, don't you?
What's wrong with that?
He sends us pictures of yellow minis and pink minis whenever he sees them. So yes, probably your favourite game. And another game that we really like to play is one you might know. It's called the shopping list game, and Jackson's going to explain it to you.
So when you play the shopping list game, you say the alphabet and you have to say words that, like, I went to the shop and I got like whatever. You say in the alphabet order, like I went like, so first go I went to the shop and I got an apple, and then you just keep going in the alphabet.
Yeah, but you have to remember what the other people have said. You could say,
You can
I
do
went to the shop
anything.
and I bought apples, bananas, and cucumbers.
And I got one for L. I went to the shop and I got a Lamborghini.
And sometimes we play the shopping list game in themes. So today we played it, but you could only say fruit. So that got really tricky. Like we had to say like dragon fruit and like get really creative. And then we also played it, but you could only say animals. Obviously you're probably not going to go to the shop for animals, but we were like an axolotl, that's what Jackson said, and a bear. And yeah, so it's like a memory game, but it's also really fun. He's going to start playing that now. Okay guys, so those are all the tips that I wanted to share with you. I really hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments below any other tips that you do on a road trip, or which one of these was your favorite. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one.